Good morning. Today on Spotlight, two major community events that will take center stage during the next 7 days and are sure to draw national, perhaps even international attention. Up first, the annual Arab American Civil Rights League's Fight for Justice Gala in Dearborn, followed 3 days later by the Detroit branch NAACP's Fight for Freedom Fund dinner in downtown Detroit. Our guests, attorney Nabir Ayad, founder of the ACRL, and Reverend Dr. Wendell Anthony and Camilla Landrum, president and executive director, respectively, of the Detroit branch NAACP. It's Sunday, May the 12th. I'm Chuck Stokes, and this is Spotlight. Detroit branch NAACP dinner, this is the 69th Fight for Freedom Fund dinner. It always gives out significant awards. Tell us, and maybe both of you can kind of divvy this up because there are a decent number of awards. Who's going to be honored this year? Ms. Landrum, I'll start with you.
Yeah, we're super excited to welcome our Great Expectations awardees. These are going to be some of our young leaders across the city and across the nation that really do outstanding work. We're going to welcome students from Spain Elementary and Middle School, their robotics team. They will be receiving one of the Great Expectations awardees for winning their championship, state and regional. And then we'll also welcome Renaissance High School national and regional chess champions for their exciting win at that level. And then we'll come back with Great Expectation awardee Alexa and Johnny Turnage, founders of Black Tech Saturdays. They've been doing outstanding work in the city of Detroit, bringing together tech leaders, finance leaders, those that are interested in innovation. And so we're really excited to give them the NAACP platform and tell them congratulations for their great work.
Reverend Dr. Frederick Haynes III, pastor of Friendship West Baptist Church in Dallas, Texas, formerly with Rainbow Push. He's one of the most prolific preachers in America. He's national and international. He's been in and out of the city, all over the country. He's been a civil rights champion, quite frankly, on his own for years. And so we're going to present him with the Freedom and Justice Award in the name of William Monroe Trotter. Most deserving. He continues to be on the front lines. We also are going to give attorney Kalila Spencer the Ida B. Wells Freedom and Justice Award. She was the president, and still is, of Promote the Vote. She's an NAACP Executive Committee member. She's also on the Michigan State Board of the NAACP. She's with Honigman Miller Law Firm, a partner. And then we're going to honor Senator Debbie Stabenow. Senator Stabenow, as you know, is stepping down after this term.
Retirement.
She's going to receive the President's Award for her work over the years. She's been a true supporter of Michigan and Detroit and our community, has supported federal judges, has supported civil rights initiatives, has supported economic development. She is deserving of that kind of recognition.
Well, you've always said that Detroit branch NAACP is the biggest and baddest chapter.
Have I said that, Chuck?
You have, but you might want to now say also the most controversial.
Well, that goes with being on the net. What's a little controversy if it don't move your story even further? So the big one is we're going to present to the 46th President of the United States, Joe Biden, who happens to be our keynote speaker, with the James Weldon Johnson Lifetime Achievement Award. President Biden is coming here 9 years ago. He came here as vice president. Today he comes here in 2024 as president of the United States of America. And so we're going to present him that. He's going to be our keynote speaker. We're very pleased to have him here in Detroit. We know all the issues concerning this year, concerning what's going on in Gaza and the Middle East, but we have other issues. We feel that issue. The NAACP wants a ceasefire. NAACP wants humanitarian aid for the Gaza. Our pain is highlighted and heightened when we see what happens there. But Chuck, let me say this. If any people in America understand pain, it is black people. We've come through pain. We still experience pain. We know pain. We've come through 100 years of lynching. We've come through the Ma'afa, the slave trade. We've come through Tulsa. We've come through Florida. We've come through cities that have been attacked. We've come through police shootings, whether you running, walking, sitting, flying, just sleeping. We've come through that, so we know pain. We can sympathize and empathize with that. But by the same token, it does not end and begin with that. So hopefully there will be a ceasefire permanently at some point. We believe in a two-state solution. So does the president. And we're not here to be apologetic for him. We're here to be projective relative to the things that we believe are going to impact all people. Our democracy is on the line. The theme of our 69th annual Fight for Freedom Fund dinner is preserving sweet liberty, defeating bitter tyranny. There are people that want to put us back on the plantation. We ain't going.
All right, we need to step a little break in here. We'll come right back, and we'll go to Ms. Landrum, and we'll continue along this thing. We'll be right back. Stay with us. If it weren't for the dinner bringing in this boatload of money, quite honestly, you wouldn't be able to do many of the things that you do on a day-to-day basis that people don't even notice.
Yeah, that's really important to highlight, Chuck, especially because we do work all year round that touches so many different areas: health, education, criminal justice, civic engagement, economic sustainability. Some of those programs come forth in our free expungement program. We have every year individuals that we help get their lives back on track by making sure they have clean records so that they can have access to jobs, access to housing. We run a plethora of youth programs, from Art and Essay to AXO to our youth council, where I started in the Detroit branch in NAACP, to teach them about leadership development, community involvement, what it means to be politically proactive. All the way to Shop Detroit, making sure we're putting money back into small businesses. This year we did something new with digital ETA, focusing in on digital equity, making sure our seniors and formerly incarcerated and small business owners knew how to have access to educational materials, training materials, things that would impact their daily lives of running their businesses or trying to do better. So I'm always excited about the work that we get to do throughout the year, and even to be able to tell that story even more so that folks know every single day we are out here on the front lines making sure that there's access to the things that matter to our community.
Vice President Al Gore came when he was in office. Bill Clinton came twice, once while he was in office and then when he left office. Hillary Clinton came twice. Joe Biden came as vice president in 2015, and now he's back as president. Barack Obama came as a senator the year prior to him ascending to the presidency. Kamala Harris came the year prior to her ascending to the vice presidency. So we are a city that produces these kinds of results. That's why we have Freedom Weekend leading up to that, because we're going to be dealing with health care. We have the big unit coming out from Team Wellness, which is going to be providing C-SPAN examinations, or come and get your body checked. We have a big job fair with the NAACP and ARP and others. We have a national town hall meeting with featuring, remembering Dr. Ron Walters, dealing with politics, police department, and reform, with a number of people who are engaged in that. All this is going to occur beginning the 14th, running up to the 19th. We are, Chuck, the only unit in the country that does this. That's not braggadocio, that's facto.
Well, that's a little braggadocio,
I'm just saying.
but it's fact.
But I'm
it's
a
fact.
preacher. It says don't take your light and put it under a bushel. I'm just letting the light shine on Detroit.
Quick fire question. You know that there are going to be protesters out there.
I do.
But you've always been a strong supporter of First Amendment rights.
Absolutely.
You don't mind the protest, however many there are out there, as long as it's peaceful protest?
Chuck, we NAACP. We protest. I've been arrested fighting for South African divestment, fighting for more African American interns at the U.S. Supreme Court. I've been handcuffed, put in jail, but I didn't tear nothing up. And I'm simply saying, yes, they have a right to protest. Do your protest. Come in when you get through and have some chicken with us. The bottom line is everybody has a right to, but what you don't have the right to do it's to tear our event up. What you don't have the right to do is stop other people from coming in and enjoying the fruits of what they are going to be determining as their future. And the bottom line is, we think what we're doing is in the best interest of everybody. We have an opportunity to say to the president, Mr. President, we got to do something different here. We got a chance to articulate our concern about these policies. Because in the end, it's about policies. Some people want to deport folk, brown, black, Middle Easterners, have the biggest deportation program in the history of America on the first day they get in office. They've said that. We don't want that. We want everybody to be respected, to be protected, and to have the life that God would have them to have.
3 days before your dinner, ACRL will be having their dinner.
Yes.
I know that Nabir Ayad plans to come to your dinner. I assume you'll be going to his dinner. You all have a great relationship.
Absolutely.
You can agree to disagree on some things. You can also support
There
each
you
other.
have it. We both coming to each other's dinner. And I'm simply, and matter of fact, I'm a board member on the ACRL, the Arab Civil Rights League. I ain't hiding that. I'm a board member there. We work together and we'll continue to work together. We got to come this way, not go this way. And in the final analysis, it's about freedom, democracy, and respect and dignity for all people.
All right. Reverend Dr. Wendell Anthony, Camilla Landrew, Executive Director of the Detroit branch of the NAACP, thank you so much for coming in, and good luck with the dinner. We'll be there.
Thank you, Chuck. Too soon, too little, too often.
We'll be back right after this. When Spotlight returns, I'll sit down with the founder of the Arab American Civil Rights League. You've seen him in the courtroom, you've seen him in front of microphones at press conferences, and you've seen him in charge of the Arab American Civil Rights League. Appreciate you joining us today on Spotlight.
Thank you, Chuck. Glad to be here, always with you.
You've got a big dinner coming up, your annual fundraising dinner. Hard to believe this is the 12th one, because I think I emceed either the first or the second, and that seems like eons ago.
I don't think you did. You look a day older than the first time you did this. So.
Aren't you too kind? All right, checks in the mail.
But yeah, you know, it's been a wonderful journey. As you remember, Chuck, we started ACRL because we felt that the Arab American community after 9/11 was more unpopular 10 years immediately after 9/11, which you found a downward trend in popularity of Arab Americans. So I said, we got to do something about it. That's not good. We're going in the wrong direction. This is why I formed the Arab American Civil Rights League, put a wonderful board together, and move forward in attacking these issues head on in a very expedited fashion, and be able to take on the issues that Arab Americans face every day.
Is there a particular theme for this year's?
Yes, it's the hot issue right now, what's going on in Gaza, you know, and this is kind of the theme this year. I mean, we're awarding Representative Rashida Tlaib, Ro Khan from the 17th District of California, United States Congressman, Dr. Alan Keller from the New York University School of Medicine, Joshua Feinstein from the Jewish Voice for Peace, as well as Khalid Beydoun, a blogger, professor, and author from Arizona State, as well as Yusuf Al-Madrahi, Specialty Medical Center, Yemeni American brother here. As a civil rights organization, Chuck, we must speak truth to power at times. That's not always easy to do, but we know our mission, we know our goal, we know that we have to maintain our integrity and respect and honesty that we put forward to the community and amongst all Americans in this nation. Look at all the demonstrations now that are going on around the country, around the world, okay? Not only universities, now high school students and what have you. You know, when something is wrong, it's wrong. And you see the challenges going on with the Biden administration, you see the challenges that are happening, with the Democratic Party. I mean, there's a certain line that this community, I've been a lifelong Democrat, Chuck, and I've sued Donald Trump, and we got the permanent injunction, only permanent injunction in the world to stop him from prohibiting Islamic green card holders from coming back to the United States. There's a fine line that individuals will not cross, and that is genocide, basically. It don't matter what how else the opponent is or what they're doing and whether he's so much disliked or not, there's a fine line that humanity really says, this I would not go forward from. And that is genocide. And our community feels strongly that this is what's happening right now in Gaza.
All right, we're going to take a quick little pause for a cause. We'll hurry right back with some more questions right after this. Attorney Ayad, you say you're a lifelong Democrat. There are a decent number of Democrats that are not happy with President Biden and his policies as it relates to the Mideast right now. As a Democrat, are you concerned that your president from your party may not get reelected because of that issue?
I'm a lifelong Democrat. I even served on the executive board for the Michigan Democratic Party. But this is something that we can't just put to the sideline and say, yeah, we're going to go ahead and support the Democratic Party. What you see is all these uncommitted votes. They're trying to send a very strong message to the Democratic Party and to the President of the United States. This is very serious. And we never like to be on one issue, voter, but on one issue on, for instance, genocide, or on the issue of all these children that you are seeing being killed, over 40,000, are dead in Gaza. Over 70% are women and children. When you see these visions, Chuck, you can't unsee that. Enough is enough. We cannot simply support.
Do you think President Biden
has
gotten this message yet?
I think slowly. I think maybe slowly, but a little bit too late to understand the significance of this. I think he's getting it now, but I think it's a little bit too late, too small as to what's been happening. Voting uncommitted. Will some of them vote for Donald Trump? Probably. Would some of them vote for a third-party candidate? Probably. And that's very dangerous for the Democratic Party and for President Biden. And they're sending a very strong message. This is unacceptable.
Does President Biden still have your support?
I would have to say, Chuck, unfortunately, at this stage, unless he does some kind of miracle in a very fast, like yesterday, to be able to do something like that, unfortunately, they're not going to have the support of myself as well as the Arab American community and the Muslim community vote, probably Generation Z vote. So he's in deep trouble, if you ask me, coming into the elections in November. So again, we feel that we've been let down. We love this country. I wear the flag every day. I think the majority of our community has never, ever felt so disappointed in their government and in their president. And I'm just saying, speaking truth to power, that is what it is.
Are you, as an individual, prepared to vote for Donald Trump instead of President Biden?
I don't want to vote for Donald Trump. I won't be probably voting for Donald Trump. We're looking at third-party candidates' possibilities, as well as just maybe just voting uncommitted and not staying out of it, unfortunately. And it's a sad thing, because we feel that Donald Trump probably is the most dangerous individual to our democracy in the history of this nation. But yet this is the predicament that the Biden administration has put this community under. And it's very unfortunate. But there's one line, like I said, Chuck, we cannot cross, and that is genocide. I cannot see children being burnt alive, all right? 90% of their body being burnt, being killed by white phosphorus and other bombs that they drop.
You're having a dinner on the 16th.
Yes, sir.
Do you expect protesters to be there? And as someone who has always embraced First Amendment rights, does that bother you if you do have protesters?
First Amendment rights are a beautiful thing. That's really what distinguishes this country from the rest of the nations around the world. We talk about First Amendment, but look what they're doing around the nation, Chuck. They're beating these children up. Some of them come out at 3 a.m. in the morning while they're sleeping, these encampments and what have you, and beating them down. And yet they're also always on the wrong side of history, whether it be the Vietnam War, whether it be the apartheid, South African movement and what have you. They're on the wrong side of history, this law enforcement that they're going after. So we may have some protesters, maybe a little. I think the larger protest is probably going to be when Biden comes in town 3 days later.
Yes, at the NAACP dinner, and that was going to be my final question. You are good friends with Reverend Dr. Wendell Anthony.
Absolutely.
And you all have fought together and are good personal friends. He is bringing President Biden in as his keynote speaker. I assume you've told him that there will probably be thousands of protesters out there.
He's been around the block a few times. He understands But at the same time, you know, when we're going, I'm going, and some of the leadership of the Arab American community are going to that dinner because we're supporting our friend, we're supporting the NAACP, we're supporting Dr. Reverend Anthony, all that he's done for this community, the Arab and Muslim community. We understand very strongly, I understand very importantly, that the issues that Arab Americans have may not be the exact same issues that the African Americans have. The African American sees Donald Trump, the majority of them, as the biggest threat to their sovereignty and their security, maybe trying to put them back in the slave days and what have you. That's how they look at it, some of the individuals. So I can respect that they're allowing Biden to come because they don't want to see Trump be president, because that's the biggest threat to the African American community. To us, it's a little bit different. We have a little different issues that come around with, again, you know, what's going on in Gaza and around the world. So you can't knock that as to what is important to the African American community, and we respect that. We respect it for our friends, we respect it to the community.
So the message to people who may be protesting at the NAACP dinner, is it protest, but be peaceful protests and not violent protests?
Oh, absolutely. I think the great majority around the nation has been peaceful protests, and I think if they come out and protest here in this region, it's going to definitely be a peaceful protest. If you look at agitators that come around try to agitate, it's not really from the protests or the encampments, it's really from law enforcement that come out, and other sides that come out with fireworks and pepper spray and other things that attack these peaceful protesters. Again, we have to respect what is important for the African American community, especially.
And some people who have taken advantage of the peaceful protesters who may not be peaceful, who are kind of almost infiltrating. We saw some of that at Columbia University and a couple other places.
Columbia University, we also saw that here in Dearborn when somebody chanted, you know, "Death to America." I mean, you know, what idiot is saying that? That wasn't part of even our community. Somebody's identified this individual, he wasn't part of our community. This is why we immediately sent out a statement absolutely condemning such statement, and that's not what the protests are about. That's not what the First Amendment is about.
Thank you so much for coming in. Best of luck at the dinner on the 16th, and I'm sure there'll be a few cameras there.
Absolutely. Thank you, Chuck, for having me.
All right, it's a pleasure having you come in. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks to all of my guests. I'm Chuck Stokes. We'll be back next week with more newsmakers in the spotlight. We hope you have a great week.